Last time on Frank Martin's resume tape. 30-3 raises a lot of questions about your football team. Topping the list for Gary Barnett, what was more disgusting, the way his team played on the field or the way his fans reacted off of it? That's right, you said it, the 105th meeting of Central High School of Pueblo and Centennial High School of Pueblo, and for the 57th year they're playing for this. This is the trophy. Sierra and Harrison are just 3 miles apart. It takes just 6 minutes to get from one to the other. Yet on Thursday, the Stallions and Panthers must travel 38 miles to Pueblo just to continue their crosstown rivalry. And so ends this chapter of our story. But the saga of football's guardian angel, the get-back coach, well, that will continue as long as the game is still being played. I stepped away from news for a couple years, but only because I had the opportunity to work at a college sports network. Now, you know the Mountain presents some of the best football broadcasts in the country. We've been nominated for numerous awards, dominated HD, and though I really can't confirm this, our football production staff was the inspiration for Christopher Nolan's Inception. Check out Wikipedia, it's there, if they haven't deleted it yet. We move on to story number 5, which just happens to be our play of the week. This week, we went to great lengths to find something truly amazing. Honestly, we just traveled 45 minutes from the studio. Dateline, Colorado Springs. With their backs against the wall, BYU bands together. Thanks for logging on to themountain.tv. I'm Frank Martin. San Diego State made the trip to Provo on Saturday to face a BYU team that had lost their last 4 games. On paper, San Diego State seemed primed to get their first win in Provo since 2000, but they don't play the game on paper. Actually, this game was played on grass, so San Diego State had problems. BYU's first drive of the game, Cougars pulling a little trickery. Set up for the field goal. Mitch Payne, not even going to attempt the field goal because they're going to fake it. Connects with Mike Muehlman. The drive is still alive, so 2 plays later, Jake Heaps pitches to J.J.D. Luigi, and the Cougars up 7-0. Later in the second, though, Ryan Lindley gets going. He finds Vincent Brown. That's a 36-yard touchdown pass. Hey, Aztecs back in this one, 14-7 the score. Now, right before the half, Aztecs trying to cut into that lead again, but their field goal attempt, as you saw, it was good, but Bronco called a timeout. Bronco Mendenhall gets the timeout on the very next attempt. Well, that one's not good. So San Diego State still down 7. We move to the second half. Now a 10-point BYU spread after a 38-yard run by Ronnie Hillman. On 4th and goal, Aztecs go for it. Lindley fakes, finds a wide-open Gavin Escobar. Just a 3-point game. Still in the third, the play of the game, some would say. Looks like the Aztecs force a fumble. They come up with the ball. Play would be challenged, but nothing would come of it. The play would stand, and that led to that. Brian Correa, the game clincher. A missed field goal ended up being costly for San Diego State. They lose it. Final score, 24-21. One of the hang-ups I've always had with the sport of golf is a perceived lack of emotion. Sure, you have a fist pump here or there, but come on. In a game that celebrates calm, cool, and collected, there's very little room for public displays of exuberance. At least that's what I thought. It seems when it comes to expressing yourself, these women have it covered. No one really knows where the first head cover was used, or at least I couldn't find it on Wikipedia. But the fact is, whether it's commercial or domestic, the way you cover your club says a lot about who you are.
I have him because our favorite movie as a team is Up, and there's the whole joke with the dog, you know, that he says squirrel all the time.
If the PGA has a tiger, there's no reason the MWC can't have a cheetah. And if you're gonna play a sport that celebrates the eagle, you might as well have one in your bag.
My high school coach actually gave it to me, and he gave it to me, it's kind of cheesy, but he gave it to me to cover up my 3-wood so I'd make eagles with it. So I had some eagle head cover, I guess. I've made a few eagles with it, yeah.
Now, I don't really know what this one is, but I'm sure it's supposed to scare away bad shots. I guess that makes it the bogeyman. Did you like that? Was that joke fun? Well, this next one is better because it deals with thing 2 and thing 1.
Well, me and Sarah Salvo on my team, it's literally just a kid's pair of shoes, like size 6, and this one's thing 1, she's thing 2. I don't know, we were just looking around one day for something cool like that, and it just kind of, I don't know, it just fit.
As for which cover is the best, well, don't expect me to stick my neck out. For The Mountain, I'm Frank Martin. Welcome to TheMountain.tv. I am Frank Martin. That is Ted Sundquist. Ted, so gracious enough to join us to break down this San Diego State-Washington State highlight. The Aztecs had a lot hanging over their head tonight as they go into the game. They're trying to get to 3-0 for the first time in 30 years, Ted, and they're also trying to beat a BCS team for the first time in like forever, and not a good start.
Really wasn't. They're going up against one of the top scoring teams in the country in the Washington State Cougars. Right out the chute, first play, they hit Marcus Wilson for the long score.
Okay, but hey, this is the Aztecs. They can score too, and that guy can put it in the end zone. Ronnie Hillman, remember the name. We're going to talk about him a lot. They came right back, scored, got another touchdown up 14-7. Ted, this guy's special.
Yeah, he really is. He's, slicing through there. He's got great vision, quick feet. He makes things happen.
Okay, so 3-point Cougar lead at the half. We go to the third quarter, and no, this is not the same place, same guy, same result, though.
Yeah, really. Marquise Wilson now is their go-to guy, their primary receiver. He had over 1,000-yard receiving last year in this offense, and he's off to a great start. He came into this game as the leading receiver and had a big day as well, again, for the Cougars.
Now, the Aztecs of old, this thing's slipping away, right? Hey, 3 and out again, no momentum, but not so fast. Running into the kicker, and so often those penalties turn the course of a game, right?
Yeah, we talked about it when we were watching the game. To mark this down at this point, if the Aztecs are able to come back, that would be the turning point, and Lindley hits Escobar up the sidelines.
Okay, so now the Cougar lead just to 3, and now the Cougar lead is gone. That's Ronnie Hillman again getting in to the end zone, 28-24. Aztecs finally with the lead, and, well, less than 8 minutes to go in the game. Another huge mistake by Washington State. Lobosal fumbles the ball. San Diego State in great position. Cue Ronnie Hillman, right, Ted?
I'll tell you what, this guy is special, and I'm ready to call him a Heisman candidate. He has got everything that you're looking for in an NFL back. He's got speed, quickness. Look at him break away right there, take it to the end zone, tremendous vision. He has the whole package.
Aztecs win it by the final score of 42-24, and they do get their first 3-0 start since 1981. And Ted, my last question for you. September 24th, that's the next thing on the schedule for the Aztecs, a big trip to Michigan. Your thoughts?
Yeah, going back.
So that's some of my current on-air work, but I've also been busy behind the camera. I was the lead producer on the Emmy Award-winning Season Pass with Tim Miles in Colorado State. Here's a look.
There's not a guy in this room we don't believe in that we think, and I don't give a who you are. Everybody's got a role. Everybody's one of those spots. How do you play to that role? Well, the first thing that's on there is what? You have an attitude that craves improvement. The Rams principles have an attitude that craves improvement. Get better every day. That means when you're up 10, you should be dying to be up by 15. Kick their ass. Every possession you're out there, every practice you get. If you're down 15, you don't panic. You're like, let's just get it done. Let's frickin' chop away. Chop, 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 chop. Let's frickin' methodically get these guys. Right? You just get better, get better. When things are bad, all you worry about is getting better. When things are good, you don't beat your chest, right? All you do is worry about getting better. You lock in. You'll work plenty hard enough, right? But you have to have an attitude that craves improvement. Your program is really about your people. It's about your players, it's about your coaches, it's about the fans. That's what it's about. That's what makes it really cool and special. And I'm gonna miss that. And when I look at those sellouts at the end of the year, when I look at from where we've come, and I'm proud of our guys, and I'm proud of what we're doing. And it sucks to lose. It just, you feel like, I can't take it anymore, you know? But at the same time, when you consider everything, it's pretty cool stuff. And I love CSU, I love our guys, and we're gonna get better. And we're gonna get better, and we're gonna do this. I know it.